Hello, I'm Gonzalo Sanchez.
And I'm Hattie Mullins.
And this is the McGrath Weekly Announcements for the week of May 25th.
This week we're coming to you from The Portable.
We are now interviewing Miss Menes from TK. Where were you born?
I was born here in California at Woodland Hills.
What are your favorite hobbies and what do you enjoy doing on the weekends?
On the weekends, I like to stay outdoors. I have 2 dogs, and I like to take them for walks and to the beach.
What is the furthest you have traveled?
The furthest I've traveled is not that far. I actually traveled to Maui, but I do have plans to travel to the Caribbean this summer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we'll be interviewing Mrs. Puente, who teaches 1st grade. So, Mrs. Puente, where were you born?
I was born in Mexico City.
What is one fun fact the students should know about?
I love being in book clubs, so I'm in 2 different book clubs, and I love reading.
And the last question for today, what are your favorite hobbies and things you like to enjoy doing on the weekends?
I love gardening, and I love traveling, and cooking. I love cooking too.
Thank you, Mrs. Puente.
So I'm interviewing Miss Lee, who teaches 2nd grade. So, what college or university did you attend?
I attended Syracuse University in New York.
Okay. What are your favorite hobbies and what do you enjoy doing on the weekends?
Well, I like cooking and I enjoy just kind of relaxing and watching TV.
Interesting. And what is the furthest distance you have traveled?
Well, I was born in Jordan and I visited Korea when I was 4 and came to America at that time, so I guess Korea.
Okay, so I'm interviewing Mrs. Negron, who teaches 3rd grade. So, where were you born?
I was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay. What character trait best describes you and why?
I think that I'm very patient. I'm a teacher and I don't mind waiting.
Okay. And tell us about your family.
In my family, I'm married to my husband, Jesse, and then I have 3 sons. My oldest son is 22, Brandon. My middle son is 18, his name is Matthew, and my youngest son, Christopher, is 11.
Interesting. Now I will be interviewing Mrs. Wade from 4th grade. So, Mrs. Wade, where were you born?
Well, Gonzalo, it started back in 1972. I was born in a little town called San Fernando, and I was raised in Sylmar, and then I went to school in Sylmar in Mission Hills, and I'm now here with my great McGrath family.
Interesting. And what character trait best describes you and why?
I would say I am very trustworthy. I think that people can rely on me if they need me. I'm very honest, and yeah, that's what I think.
And tell us about your family.
My family, I have my personal family. I have 3 kids. I have a 23-year-old, I have a almost 20-year-old, and I have an almost 10-year-old. 2 girls and a boy, my husband, who's amazing, and I have 1 dog, 1 fish, and that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We are here in 6th grade interviewing Mrs. Gertz. What are your favorite hobbies and what do you enjoy doing on the weekends?
Well, on the weekends, I love going shopping. It's a very expensive hobby. And I also love planning parties.
Interesting. Why did you become a teacher?
Since the 3rd grade, I've wanted to become a teacher. And it all started because in 3rd grade, when I was in 3rd grade, we were taught to write in cursive, and I thought that was the coolest thing, so I wanted to be able to teach other 3rd graders how to write in cursive.
Where is the furthest you have traveled?
The furthest I've traveled is Ireland. My husband and I went there on our honeymoon.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here are this week's weekly McGrath announcements. On Tuesday, the third graders will have their recorder concerts dress rehearsal in the afternoon. Fifth and sixth grade students will be watching the health films in the afternoon. In the evening, there will be Science Dillac family event at 6 p.m. at Old Orchard Elementary School.
Wednesday, May 27th, there's a PTA executive meeting in the library at 1:30 p.m. Boy Scouts will be meeting after school after dismissal. Orchestra and band members will be performing the Spirit concert at Wiley Canyon Elementary at 7:30 p.m. Thursday, May 28th, Mrs. Lopez will be taking her 5th graders on a field trip to the Gina Autry Museum. Our McGrath open house will take place from 6 to 7:30 p.m. First grade students will have their patriotic performance starting at 6 p.m. in the NPR. Don't forget to check out the book fair in the library. The book fair will be open from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Friday, March 29th, there will be an open house walkthrough so all the students can see the wonderful work being done in the classroom. The 6th grade students will have their dance from 12:15 to 2:15.
We would like to wish Mrs. O'Neill a happy birthday.
Her birthday is on May 30th. Happy birthday, Mrs. O'Neill!
Here's a special announcement
From our student council friends.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm Sophia. Diana. I'm Lil. And I'm Joshua. We're your 4th grade student council representatives. Help support us by donating stuffed animals so that we could give them to children in the hospital. It might be a scary experience for them. All donations due to your classroom teacher on Friday, June 5th. Help support our student council.
This is Gonzalo and Hattie. Thank you for watching our weekly announcements. Have a great week.